Trudeau was visibly pissed off from being called out so publicly by Trump.
We are not a set of used golf clubs. This isn't Kijiji. Canada is not for sale.
We're polite, we're reasonable, but we also will not be pushed around.
It's silly and disrespectful.
Did you reject a one-on-one meeting with the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau?
Yeah, I did.
Why?
Because his tariffs are too high and he doesn't seem to want to move, and I've told him forget about it.
Tonight, the relentless social media push for a 51st state.
If you do not stand up to him, at some point he will treat you like a doormat.
Donald Trump is again trying to sell the idea that Canadians would be better off as Americans.
Young man, there's no need to fear.
It's silly and disrespectful.
Canada's Prime Minister caught, apparently gossiping about him to Boris Johnson and others.
I shouldn't have said that.
Probably should not have said that.
Dumb.
The president hit back at Justin Trudeau.
Well, he's two-faced.
President Trump then seemed to mock the media and his Canadian counterpart.
It was funny when I said the guy's two-faced.
As you all know, we have a very good and constructive relationship between me and the president.
Canada has a long way to go. I must be honest with you. We're not getting along at all with their negotiators.
We're polite, we're reasonable, but we also will not be pushed around.
It was a pleasure to have dinner the other night with Governor Justin Trudeau of the great state of Canada. I look forward to seeing the governor again soon so that we may continue our in-depth talks on tariffs and trade, the result of which would be truly spectacular for all.
But we also will not be pushed around.
No one can answer why we subsidize Canada to the tune of over $100 million a year. Makes no sense. Many Canadians want Canada to become the 51st state. They would save massively on taxes and military protection. I think it's a great idea. 51st state.
But we also will not be pushed around.
The great state of Canada is stunned as the finance minister resigns or was fired from her position by Governor Justin Trudeau. Her behavior was totally toxic and not at all conducive of making deals which are good for the very unhappy citizens of Canada. She will not be missed.
But we also will not be pushed around.
Trump makes reference to Governor Justin Trudeau of Canada, claiming that if we became the 51st state, taxes would be cut by 60%, businesses would double in size, and we'd be better military protected.
Also to Governor Justin Trudeau of Canada, whose citizens' taxes are far too high. But if Canada was to become our 51st state, their taxes would be cut by more than 60%. Their businesses would immediately double in size, and they would be militarily protected like no other country anywhere in the world, okay?
I really wish that the Prime Minister would politely but firmly say, we are not a set of used golf clubs. This isn't Kijiji. Canada is not for sale. Now let's get down to business.
That's all you're going to say?
The Prime Minister has yet to directly address the comments, but today shared a link to this video on social media platform X.
In the long history of sovereign neighbors, there never has been a relationship as close, productive, and peaceful as the U.S. and Canada.
A short film by NBC explains Canada to Americans and highlights the country's close ties. But the Prime Minister's post offers up little context and doesn't directly address Trump's comments.
Good job. You sure showed him.
He won't recover from that one.
Wow, you sure showed him.
But he won't recover from that.
He is even suggesting who should be the new governor of the 51st state.
Trump's Christmas Day comments also included a post about encouraging Wayne Gretzky to run for Prime Minister, soon to be the Governor of Canada.
I just left Wayne Gretzky, the great one, as he is known in the ice hockey circles. I said, Wayne, why don't you run for Prime Minister of Canada, soon to be known as the Governor of Canada? You would win easily. You wouldn't even have to campaign. He had no interest, but I think the people of Canada should start a Draft Wayne Gretzky movement. It would be so much fun to watch.